General Motors, GM, a pioneering force in the automotive world, recently made waves with a game-changing announcement from CEO Mary Barra, in a surprising move. During a time when electric vehicles, EVs, seem to reign supreme, Barra introduced a groundbreaking internal combustion engine that she boldly claims could overthrow the dominance of electric cars. Hey, if you're enjoying this so far, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more content like this. This unexpected reveal has sent shockwaves through the industry, leaving both critics and fans buzzing with excitement and questions. The unveiling of this new engine has sparked intense debate about its potential to reshape GM's future, disrupt the global car market, and redefine the pursuit of sustainability. As electric cars have grown in popularity over the last decade, largely due to environmental concerns and tightening emissions regulations, most automakers, including GM, have heavily invested in electrification. Tesla, the face of the electric vehicle revolution, has pushed traditional carmakers to rethink their approaches to transportation. GM itself has long pledged to lead the charge toward an all-electric future, with plans to phase out gas-powered vehicles in favor of EVs by 2035. However, Barra's unveiling of the next-generation internal combustion engine represents a seismic shift with potentially disruptive consequences for the entire industry. At the heart of the announcement was the technology behind this new engine. According to Barra, the engine leverages breakthroughs in engineering that not only drastically reduce emissions but also enhance performance in ways previously unimaginable. She emphasized that this engine could outperform electric vehicles on key metrics such as range, refueling speed, and longevity. Traditional combustion engines have long been criticized for their carbon emissions and relatively inefficient energy use compared to electric motors. But GM's new development appears to address these shortcomings head-on. If Barra's claims are accurate, this engine could represent a game-changing innovation that redefines the combustion engine's place in the future of transportation. One of the most striking aspects of the new engine is its ability to dramatically reduce carbon emissions. By utilizing advanced materials and cutting-edge design, the engine is capable of minimizing energy waste and maximizing fuel efficiency, which translates to fewer emissions overall. In fact, Barra stated that the engine could reduce emissions to a level that rivals, or even surpasses, that of some electric vehicles when considering the full lifecycle of both technologies, from manufacturing to disposal. This assertion challenges the notion that electric vehicles are inherently cleaner than combustion-powered vehicles, particularly when factoring in the environmental impact of battery production and disposal. The performance capabilities of this new engine are equally impressive. Barra highlighted the engine's enhanced horsepower, torque, and acceleration, which outclass many of the top-performing electric vehicles on the market today. Unlike electric cars, which are constrained by the current limitations of battery technology such as weight, charging infrastructure, and energy density, GM's new engine offers a more flexible and versatile alternative. The immediate availability of power, combined with the ability to refuel quickly at gas stations, eliminates range anxiety, a common concern for EV owners. This addresses one of the biggest drawbacks of electric vehicles, the need for frequent and time-consuming recharges, particularly on long journeys. Furthermore, the new engine's longevity sets it apart from electric powertrains, which suffer from the degradation of battery life over time. As batteries age, their range and performance decline, often requiring costly replacements. The new GM engine, however, promises durability and long-lasting performance without the same kind of degradation seen in electric car batteries. This factor alone could appeal to drivers looking for a reliable and cost-effective long-term option. Another critical component of GM's new engine is its ability to run on alternative fuels, including biofuels and synthetic fuels. Barra explained that while electric vehicles are confined to electricity sourced from the grid, often generated from non-renewable sources, the new engine's flexibility in fuel choice opens the door to more sustainable and diverse energy options. This adaptability makes the engine a potential bridge between today's fossil fuel-dependent transportation system and a more sustainable future. By utilizing alternative fuels, this engine could help reduce dependence on oil while still providing the convenience of a traditional internal combustion engine. In doing so, GM is positioning itself as a more sustainable and ethically conscious automaker, which could appeal to environmentally minded consumers who are concerned about the full lifecycle impact of their vehicles. In addition to its technological and environmental impact, GM's engine has important economic implications. As the automotive industry undergoes a major transformation, companies are investing billions of dollars in the development of electric vehicles, battery technology, and charging infrastructure. However, this investment is not without risks. The success of electric vehicles depends on a variety of factors, including the pace of technological advancements, consumer adoption rates, and government support. If any of these factors fail to materialize as expected, automakers that have gone all in on electrification could find themselves vulnerable. GM's new engine represents a more cautious, diversified approach. By continuing to invest in combustion technology while also developing electric vehicles, GM is hedging its bets against the uncertainties of the future. This strategy could pay off in the long run, especially if electric vehicle adoption stalls or if new technological breakthroughs make combustion engines more competitive than expected. In this sense, GM is positioning itself as a more adaptable and resilient player in the automotive market, able to pivot as needed depending on how the future unfolds. Furthermore, GM's new engine could play a role in shaping the future of transportation infrastructure. While electric vehicles require significant investments in charging networks, GM's engine could allow drivers to continue using existing fueling infrastructure, particularly if the engine is compatible with biofuels or synthetic fuels. This could reduce the need for costly new infrastructure projects, particularly in regions where EV adoption is slow or where electricity generation is still heavily reliant on fossil fuels. By offering a more infrastructure-friendly solution, GM is positioning itself as a practical alternative to automakers that are betting entirely on electrification. The labor implications of GM's new engine should also be considered. As automakers transition to electric vehicles, there has been widespread concern about the impact on jobs, particularly in traditional manufacturing sectors. Electric vehicles are generally simpler to produce than combustion vehicles, requiring fewer parts and less labor. This has raised fears that the shift to EVs could lead to job losses, particularly in regions where auto manufacturing is a major source of employment. GM's new engine, by extending the life of combustion technology, could help preserve jobs in these sectors, allowing for a more gradual transition to electrification. If you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel. Also, could you leave your comments below and tell us, do you think GM's new engine will outperform electric cars? We want to hear from you. Thank you for watching.